there any vodka left?
Just coffee.
Any new messages on the wireless?
None. I'm beginning to think they've forgotten about us. Do you think we'll get new orders soon?
I don't know. All we can do is wait. Be prepared.
I guess so. I just wish we'd hear something soon. The longer this plan takes, the harder it will be.
Don't worry. They'll call us when we're needed. And we'll be paid, too. But until
Come in. This is Foxfire. We are listening. Come in. This is Foxfire.
what the hell was that? It's the radio tower. You two. Go check it out.
The radio console is damaged. Probably just wiring. I should be able to fix it. Put the gun on the ground. You're surrounded.
I hear you're leaving town, and I am feeling down. You should know that nothing leaves my side. I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna shoot you down. You're not my crime.
all here?
Yes.
Who was that?
It's of no concern. I'm needed elsewhere.
Well, let's finish this first. The delay's gonna cost you an extra 20.
Yes, but unfortunately, it's going to cost you even more. Just bought this shirt, too.
Please, sit. You have proven yourself as a worthy asset in our organization.
Thank you, sir.
I feel it is time for you to prove yourself further. You are aware of the current events in Barcelona.
The G8 summit meeting.
Leaders from both East and West will be present. It is in the interest of our organization for tragedy to strike these Western leaders. But no harm must come to the Russian president.
I see. The obvious scapegoat would be Russia. This could undermine any relationship formed between East and West since the end of the Cold War.
That is precisely the goal of Spectre, and you shall help carry it out. Your cover as the head of the Russian weapons manufacturer is why I have chosen you for this assignment.
I shall follow your orders,
See that you do, but you will not be operating alone.
sir.
Meet Vasily. He will be assisting you and overseeing the entire operation. I can assure you he is most efficient.
I understand.
Winters has arrived. I'm moving to make contact. What can you tell me about the terrorist cell in Georgia?
You just get right to the point, don't you?
For all I know, you could have been followed, which means we don't have much time. Now what can you tell me?
Please, Mr. Bond. Nobody even knows that I'm here.
That's a relief.
But that doesn't mean that we're not being played.
Being played? Who's being played?
You, me, Russia, and the West. That's why I think those terrorists were there to begin with.
Go on.
My sources tell me who may have been behind the whole operation and what they may have been trying to accomplish.
And just who might that be?
The man you...
give me a name. Who do you work for?
I don't think so.
Who hired you? Tell me.
Black. Jonathan Black.
Why did he want Winters dead?
I don't know. I'm just a gun for hire.
Barcelona, Spectre. On your lunch break, Em.
By now, 007, you should know I don't have the luxury of a lunch break. Another of Q's experiments gone wrong. They're airing out the entire floor.
Q's up to his old tricks again.
Isn't he always? That's not why we're here. Have a seat.
I suppose you heard about Winters.
Yes, I did. I'll be informing his family later today. Were you able to learn anything from him before he died?
No.
He must have known something of great importance. Something that cost him his life.
He said he knew who was operating the terrorist cell in Georgia. He didn't have time to tell me.
The assassin? Were you able to question him?
Yes. What do you know about a Jonathan Black?
Jonathan Black. He's an international arms dealer and gun for hire. Of course, no one has enough evidence to pin anything on him. English by birth, but he seems rather fond of doing jobs for the Russians. I wouldn't say he's loyal to any one nation.
Location?
Unknown.
The assassin's phone contained a message sent to someone in Barcelona.
That's the location of the G8 summit. If there's a connection, we can't risk anything disrupting the meetings. We better get to Barcelona and find out what this is all about.
I agree. How will I identify Jonathan Black?
Unfortunately, no known photo of him exists. We do know one thing, though. He owns a 1964 Aston Martin.
That shouldn't be too hard to spot.
Indeed. We'll arrange for you to fly down to Spain by the end of the week. I suggest you get ready. Bond? If this isn't just a coincidence, and the G8 summit is in danger, well, you know what you have to do.
I'll do what I can. Vodka martini, please. By the way.
Thought I might find you here.
Henry, what are you doing here? Have a seat.
Thank you. Em thought you could use some help. This Jonathan Black is a tough character, you know.
So I've heard. Do you know anything more about him?
Nothing M hasn't told you already, I'm sure. I was hoping you'd be able to tell me something.
No, But I think we should stay in the general area, near the summit meeting location. He's bound to turn up eventually.
But hopefully not too late.
And what can I get for you, sir?
A bourbon, please.
Very well. Wow, that is a beautiful car.
Hey, I think that's Black's car. Come on, let's go.
Wait, let's see what he does first.
Where is he going?
He's on the move. Let's go. My car's just around the corner.
Kids these days.
He's getting closer to the summit meeting location.
Some members will be arriving soon.
What's he up to now?
I don't know.
Wait, he's stopping by that building. Pull over. Looks like he's going inside.
Come on, let's go. Wait here, I'll go inside. Prime Minister. This is right where the summit members will go through.
Black, come in.
I really think you people need to hire a better hitman.
Got Black's car, they're escaping!
Black won't mind us borrowing his car, will he?
I don't think so. But these guys might. Hold on.
never better.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Volkov. Yes. Yes, I understand. No, but you see... Well, the thing is... Yes. Yes, except Black failed. No, he was killed. I don't know who. That's what I've been trying to find out. Yes, I see. So what did you have in mind? Of course. I'll see what I can do.
Going on holiday, Em.
I wanted to congratulate you on your recent exploits. The Prime Minister would like to thank you personally.
This isn't over. Black wasn't operating alone.
That's also what I wanted to talk to you about. We determined that the rifles used by both Black and Winter's assassin were manufactured by the same Russian firm.
You think the Russians are involved?
I don't know what their motive would be, but it's possible.
Black's only target was the British Prime Minister. He just as easily could have gone for the Russian president.
But he didn't. That's why we suspect the Russians. And that's also why I'm sending you to St. Petersburg. The weapons manufacturing plant is based there, along with its director, Nikolai Volkov. I took the liberty of arranging a meeting.
And just what would Nikolai Volkov want with me?
He seems to have the impression that you're an arms dealer looking for merchandise.
I see.
Learn what you can from him. Speaking to him proves less than helpful. Don't hesitate to search his compound for intel.
So you want me to just break in?
Manner of speaking, yes. Security will be tight. Take Jones with you. He's involved in this case. You might as well see it through to the end. Right. If the Russians are to blame, chances are Volkov is involved. He's a very dangerous man.
And what's to be done if Volkov is guilty?
First priority is to stop any of his further actions. After that, well, do what you feel is necessary. We already have an international affair on our hands. Let's not allow it to escalate to war.
Mr. Bond?
Yes?
You will have to give up any firearm.
Right this way.
His office is down the hallway, third door on the left.
Was he armed? Keep Mr. Bond under surveillance. I have to have a word with Vasily.
Ah, Mr.
I was expecting to find Mr. Volkov.
So was I.
Well, I'm Natasha Siyonovich, Mr. Volkov's personal secretary.
The name's Bond. James Bond. I'm supposed to be meeting Mr. Volkov to discuss business.
I see. And in what business are you involved?
Universal exports. I transport goods internationally.
Sounds fascinating.
Not as fascinating as your work, I'm sure.
I'm just a secretary, but Mr. Volkov should be along shortly.
What shall we do in the meantime?
Unfortunately, I'm quite busy, but we'll think of something.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Bond. Natasha, please give us some privacy. You'll have to excuse my secretary. She can be quite inquisitive. Please, have a seat. Now to get down to business. Why exactly are you here?
Same reason you're here. We're in a similar profession. You make weapons, I distribute them. I can take them off your hands and sell them to your customers, who I hear can be rather dangerous fellows.
Now look here, Mr. Bond. Exactly what kind of people do you think I do business with?
Please, Mr. Volkov, you and I both know what kind of business you're running here. In fact, I can even tell you the name of the organization in Georgia to whom you recently sold explosives.
You're very well informed, Mr. Bond. So what's in it for you?
Why, money, of course, and quite a bit of it, I should expect.
I don't know what you're really after, Bond, but transporting my product is the most dangerous part of this business. I could use a man like you. It'll save my people quite a bit of money.
Well, I hope I can be of service.
Yes, so do I. Well, I have a conference to get to. Perhaps we can meet again another time to discuss the particulars. Say the day after tomorrow?
Very well. I look forward to seeing you then.
Ah, Vasily, please show Mr. Bond out, and you may return his firearm. Have Mr. Bond followed. I'd like to keep a very close eye on him.
I expect I'll be hearing from you. Perhaps not. Henry, what are you doing tomorrow? Good. Let's pay Nikolai Volkov a visit.
Volkov's on his way out.
All right, let's move. There's Volkov.
I'll need that done by tomorrow. Do not forget the preparations for Operation Sicarius. It is imperative that they're complete.
They'll expect us at the front gate, so we'll head for the back exit. They won't catch both of us.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
Where is he?
I didn't think our appointment was until tomorrow.
Thought I'd show up a bit early.
Bring him inside. It's too bad your friend couldn't join us, Mr. Bond. It really is a shame.
Cut the theatrics, Volkov. What do you want with me?
I should ask you the same thing. I had you followed, but my incompetent men lost you. Luckily for me, you show up again. And now, I've got you right where I want you.
Photographs for your scrapbook.
If only, Mr. Bond. That is no ordinary camera. It functions as if it were, with one tiny addition. Inside the lens is a small caliber gun, which happens to be aimed directly at your heart. For your convenience, it's set on a timer.
And for just how long is it set?
You see, Mr. Bond, my company makes more than conventional firearms. I designed this little device myself, and I plan on using my abilities to finish the job my men were unable to do, the job that you interrupted. Fortunately, you won't pose a problem after we take your photograph.
So you were involved in the assassination plots?
Yes, but you shall take that information to the grave with you.
If I fail to make contact with my organization, they'll send someone else to investigate.
I do hope you will be more successful than you have been. I know who you work for, and I'm not afraid of your government or any other government. I think we're through here.
Killing me won't accomplish anything. My organization knows what I know.
But you know nothing.
What about Operation Sicarius?
What about it? You can't possibly know anything about that.
How can you be sure?
Maybe you are worth something to me alive.
What are you doing here?
Keeping an eye on you.
You're quite the secretary. I hope Volkov pays you overtime. Where am I?
Moscow. Nikolai decided to spare you and take you here.
I'm flattered. Now what did Nikolai knock me out with?
Just a sedative. Perfectly harmless.
That's a relief. Tell me, what's a girl like you doing working for Volkov?
To be honest, this job isn't that bad. And it pays well.
I don't suppose Volkov is hiring.
No, but he is expecting you outside.
Couldn't I change my clothes first?
Yes, we took the liberty of entering your hotel room in St. Petersburg and procuring your luggage. Right this way. I'll meet you outside. Don't be long. He should be here shortly.
Is he well guarded?
There are 2 men outside of his room. Where could he possibly go?
Guess my luggage isn't all they took from St. Petersburg.
I'm eager to see what he knows about Operation Sicarius. Even if that knowledge turns out to be little, I plan on using him in my operation.
How so?
You needn't worry yourself with the details. Let's just say he'll happen to be joining me at the U.S. Embassy here in Moscow for the duration of the operation.
You don't mean...
I have no use for him. Besides, if his organization actually did know something, they'd be here by now. He's acting alone, and I have nothing to worry about. Please. Don't tell me you've grown soft. Enemies of Spectre must be eliminated. It's as simple as that.
Spectre?
Why don't you go inside and see what's keeping our guest?
You are not supposed to be here. I found this one snooping around.
Leave us. You have a bad habit of snooping, Mr. Bond.
I'm just curious by nature.
Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
I've still got my fair share of lives.
Well, for your sake, let's hope that they don't soon run out. Please, sit. I've decided to include you in my little plan.
Operation Sakaris?
Yes, I have a fitting role for you to play. Tell me, what do you know of it?
It involves the U.S. Embassy, and not in a diplomatic way.
You could say that. Do you know which U.S. Embassy?
I don't think your bringing me to Moscow was a coincidence.
Very good. Do you know how the embassy is involved?
Destruction of some sort?
And the means to this destruction?
I would imagine a bomb.
Yes, a bomb to destroy the embassy in Moscow and everyone inside it.
You're a fool, Volkov. The Russians would be the first to blame, and your job providing weapons for their government would make you suspect number one. How do you even expect to get a bomb near the place?
You see, I have an embassy employee on my payroll who will let us in. It's amazing what people will do for money.
Yes, isn't it? How much is your organization paying you to do this?
My organization?
Yes, Spectre.
What do you know about Spectre?
As much as you're willing to tell me.
That comment you made about Russia taking the blame, it was quite fitting. You see, Spectre is not affiliated with any nation or government, and Russia taking the fall would be most ideal.
The terrorists in Georgia, Winter's assassination, the attempt on the Prime Minister's life, all planned by Spectre, not the Russians. And now this?
Yes, and now this. The Americans will not take kindly to the destruction of their embassy, along with the slaughter of many of their citizens by the Russians. They will most certainly retaliate, bringing much of Europe into the conflict with them.
A second Cold War?
This war will be anything but cold, Mr. Bond. World War III is a more appropriate title, but Spectre will be the only foreseeable victor. Well, I think I've given away enough of my secrets. You'd best get some rest. We have a busy day tomorrow.
That's good advice. We wouldn't want anything disrupting your plans.
No indeed, Mr. Bond. No indeed.
Have a nice chat with Nikolai.
He told me all about his little plan. Hope you're not as committed as he is in this business.
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Oh, I don't doubt that. So what do I have to do to persuade you over to my side?
Sorry, I'm staying where I am.
You don't even know what I have to offer.
I assure you it's not enough.
How do you know?
Nikolai needs me, and we won't continue this conversation later.
Wait here.
You still think this job isn't so bad? You won't have any problems blowing up innocent civilians.
Shut up and take this. You'll need it.
Change of heart?
Don't flatter yourself. I'll explain later. That handcuff key isn't all you'll need. Vasily is carrying the activation key that disarms the bomb.
Thanks.
Time to get out. Wait in the car, I'll be right back. I cannot, however, say the same for Mr. Bond.
Welcome, gentlemen. I assume you brought the package?
Of course.
Good. Getting near the embassy should be no trouble at all thanks to my preparations. Follow me, please. This is the perfect place to carry out your plan. No one will be here before it's too late.
Very good. Ah, yes, of course, your payment.
Yes, in cash, please.
Vasily, give the man his reward. We can't have any witnesses now, can we? And soon your ability to bear witness will be eliminated as well. Arm the device. I'll wait for you outside.
This is your last chance, Volkov. You don't have to do this.
You're quite right. But you see, Mr. Bond, my morals are not influenced by devotion to a silly flag or country. In the end, that makes me a very dangerous man. Goodbye.
Those things can be dangerous. I hope you know what you're doing. I'm going to need that activation key. The key I used on those handcuffs doesn't seem to work on that bomb.
Bond escaped.
What?
Bond, he got out of his handcuffs. Vasily's dealing with him.
Well, he's no match for Vasily. How did he escape?
He had a key. I have no idea where he got it from.
I think I know. Make sure Natasha stays in the car.
You think she's responsible?
Yes.
How will I...
Tie her up if you have to. I'll deal with her in a moment. And make sure you're not as careless with her as you were with Bond.
Let the girl go, Volkov. This is between you and me.
No, this isn't over.
Yes, it is. Your bomb is disarmed and Vasilia's dead. You're all alone. Now let her go.
As long as Spectre is alive, our ultimate goal will still be realized. Killing me won't stop that. You're too late.
You're willing to die for this cause?
If I have to, yes. I don't think it will come to it.
Why not?
Because I... Ah! Ah!
It's the second time I've saved you.
I'll have to pay you back. Here's a scarf. Thanks again. By the way, where'd you get the gun?
The girl in my line of work has to be prepared.
I've noticed. You still haven't told me just what exactly your line of work is.
I'm afraid I haven't been completely honest. But I couldn't for my own sake. You see, I never actually worked for Volkov. I work for the Russian government in the Federal Security Service. We've been investigating Volkov and I've been undercover for 6 months.
That explains a lot. So I guess I had nothing to do with your changing sides?
I wouldn't say that.
Well, looks like your investigation is complete.
Yes, but Spectre is still in operation.
There's not much we can do about that, is there?
I suppose not. A support team from my agency has been tracking me. They'll be here in a few moments.
You really are prepared. What shall we do in the meantime?
You'll think of something.
Looks like your friends are here.
Yes, they'll be expecting me back for debriefing.
Well, perhaps we'll meet again someday.
Perhaps. Goodbye, Jimmy.
Goodbye.
Who the hell are you? You're not supposed to be here.
Sit down, and don't bother looking for the gun at your desk.
Who are you? Ah, yes. You must be Volkov's Achilles heel. Bond, is it?
Was his Achilles heel.
Yes. Shame about Volkov. He was a valuable asset, but I intend to move along with my plan without him.
What makes you so sure? Don't think you can talk your way out of this.
You really know nothing about our organization. My plans will be realized, no matter what.
I doubt that.
Members of Spectre are loyal to the cause. They will carry on, even without me. But it shouldn't come to that. You were right. I don't plan on talking my way out of this.
Fortunately for you, your organization is now nothing more than a Spectre.